Yeah, let's see here. We got fucking royalties here. Gotta give a little like the most controversial VTuber group. Let's see what he has to say.
So, VTubers.
Fuck, that's loud in my ears.
Yes, welcome back to the trough. I hope
Wait,
you
what the
aren't
fuck?
that malnourished.
It always does
I
that
think it's been
shit.
around 2 months or something since I last talked about a virtual 3D.
Yo, the Cinder situation was wild, man. Like, dude, she was quite literally just a snake in the fucking grass, dude. It was insane.
2D female. I say female because male VTubers are essentially, unfortunately, the support characters that have a
What does it? Why are male VTubers incapable of reaching the same heights of popularity as the female counterparts? Don't get me wrong, I'm well aware of the exceptions such as Kazuha, but for the most part, male VTuber viewership never quite reaches the same level as the girls. Is there just less interest in general? Is it due to a lack of exposure? Is it because Saikuno already exists? Okay, great. Because boobies, true, not gonna lie. Bro, wait, let's fucking have you guys in there as well. True. What are your thoughts on this phenomenon? Well, I saw another fucking person upload a video on why it's harder to be a male VTuber than it is to be a female, and the first thing they said is that because there's a stigma behind male VTubers that they're all sex pests, and it's like, bruh. It's like, bruh, like some fucking, like one dude ruins it for everyone. One dude gives a bad rap. Fucking Aster, Nijisanji, and everyone else gets a bad rap. But it's like, bro, some of these fucking female VTubers be fucking hornier than the men.
digit
It's like
time at this
dick.
point, and the conclusion of their
I don't know who
character
the
is
fuck that
getting
is.
off camera. Once again, you can't name me 5 male
Orc
VTubers
clips.
in 10 seconds.
I know Hirohei. Rev says
Don't worry, I'm not
Desu.
waiting that long. I
That's
already
about it.
Can't name them, but that's not me discrediting.
Oh, there's also fuck. What's her name? What's his name? The puppet VTuber. That's another one. That's a dude. But yeah. Because funny that you say that, because I want my model to have a booba toggle. Male VTubers are cool. Thank you. It's because of our cycle. Fucking zero.
Compared to their female counterpart, for one reason or another, dual-wielded howitzers most have equipped.
Dude,
that comes with
bro, some female VTubers have such massive titties that it doesn't even look good on the model. I won't lie. Like, it literally looks like they grabbed 2 fucking watermelons and just slapped them on the model. And they're like horribly like aligned. They don't look like they're positioned well, and then it just looks fucking terrible, man. Like, a lot of them need to like tone it the fuck down, because like titties ain't everything. I swear to God, if I get like the custom model at one point and I have like a titty toggle on it that I wanted to have for reasons, and it's like, ha ha ha, all my viewership goes up, I will lose my mind.
Fortunate side effect of a primary portion of your
You like a
viewers
ton of
testing
them?
the amount of
Hell
friction
yeah.
they can generate from their cocktail sausage whilst leveling up their one-handed skill and probably developing some unhealthy parasocial
Fucking
relationship
Philly,
with
man.
said VTuber, only to be severely disappointed by the amount of times that one prophecy has come true. But yeah.
Wait, what did that say? Translation: a lot of indie VTubers Oshis have boyfriends. Their boyfriends are reading your love confessions. Indies do not have managers unless they are actually corporate, and thus are not indie at all. True. True.
But yeah, most of the limelight tends to be on the
I love those. They actually look stupid and funny,
male
bruh.
VTubers most of the time. However, despite only a short time ago being freshly introduced to this form of media, and initially thinking
McDonald's?
this would be a fad that quickly died out, before delving into the honor hole of hell and involuntarily being educated in all the eldritch horrors the VTuber
Is this a fucking Black Ops 1 reference right here? That's hilarious, man. I didn't realize that till now.
I quite like VTubers now, even if saying that out loud shares the same feeling as
you
consuming
degenerate.
arsenic. I like VTubers and how far they've come from their early conception in the late 2010s. And this medium has been used as a vehicle for so many different
the fucking
avenues.
dog sisters and
AI
shit.
VTubers.
2 number 9s and number 9 Larry. Yes, sir. The fucking big back order.
Can you be nice to me again? I liked it better when you asked
Hey,
well,
it's
I'm not
Nero.
nice to you anymore.
That's a shame. What a roast.
Nobody likes you at all.
In Clanker, you have a
Hey yo, no, you cannot call fucking Nero-sama a clanker, man. You cannot. That's fucking vile, dude. She's not a clanker. She's a droid. She's a friend. She's a companion. Comparing her to those filthy fucking dirty clankers is an atrocity, man. I've also seen a lot of her clips on my on Instagram and shit when I'm doom scrolling. They're funny as fuck.
Style and personality.
The classic fucking art style of like the Betty Boop video that's his child.
Whoever left the footprints behind was barefoot. Oh
Bruh.
yeah.
Dick.
Prints are large and wide. Oh yeah. Perhaps indicating they were left by a man. Aww.
VTubers pushing the technological boundaries
What the
and are
fuck?
constantly evolving. And then you have what the
Is
fuck
that a
this is.
subway?
Praise.
Oh, fucking Chibi Doki.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Chibi.
Guys,
Chibi's
maybe
definitely
there is a
something
purpose
else.
to life outside of jerking my penis to Judy Hop's scap.
What the
Wow.
fuck did she just
Jesus is
say?
right.
Even the French have their own
God
VTuber
damn.
now. And
Oh
they're
yeah, I've
great.
also seen her clips. They're funny as shit. Like it's so cute when she gets angry. The little French mouse here. It's so adorable when she gets angry, man. Not gonna lie, it's like, bruh. She like starts like speaking, like, and she gets flustered, and then her adorable French accent comes out. It's so cute. Chibi, I love her. She speaks to my soul. She speaks to everyone's inner fucking gremlin, man.
War Thunder. What a double negative. Yes, I was wrong about VTubers initially. They aren't a passing fad. They are certainly
They're
here
not.
to stay and are only going to grow as the years go on.
That
with
they
more
are.
personalities, capabilities, and quite possibly more controversies. As in this year alone,
Yo.
VTubing could not catch a break.
Yeah, dude, this fucking V-Shoujo shit was wild, dude. And the fact that they actually tried to play it off and they expected people to actually believe how much they were downplaying it is fucking vile, dude. Like, they literally stole money from a charity. They deserve to get sued into the ground.
It was one discombobulation after another. The VTubing community is going through its own Horus heresy right now in terms of events.
Horus heresy?
You have the whole Cinder situation, Gura graduating due to
Oh,
complications
dude.
with her agency, which
Yeah, but
left
she came
her
back
fans
as
more
Saba.
upset than, I don't know, being time bombed trolled on COD Zombies, only for her to come back shortly after, and more recently...
Bro, the fact that people were giving fucking Gargura shit when she came back as Saba for her model is wild, given that that's always been her model style. She's always been a lolly. And people were like, fucking people came out of the woodworks who quite literally never fucking gave any types of inputs in this shit or in VTubing in general and started saying that it was weird. And it's like, bro, why didn't any of y'all say shit when she was part of or when she was part of Hololive? She was part of Hololive, right? Right? When she was corporate. No one gave her shit then when she was corporate because she had those fucking corporate fucking lawyers fucking available. But now that she's indie, they're like, oh no. Oh no, she's playing a lolly character who literally isn't doing anything dirty. Yeah, she, like, okay, what? She'll quote tweet fan art on, not quote tweet, but she'll retweet fan art. Some did after her in her shark form. Bro, that's so stupid, man.
The whole implosion
It's so
of
ridiculous.
the VTubing agency V-Shoujo, one that was previously revered for being one of the best agencies that specialized in VTubing related
Nothing but a bunch of
entertainment
hags
with a
is what
range
I
of
see.
Successful talent. But it turns out there were only a few expired NDAs away from the horrible truth of the agency being revealed. From improper management
so
and
fucking
fund
wild,
management, especially with money
Like,
raised.
dude, the fact that they made these girls cry is like fucking makes my blood boil. Like, they're so sweet, man. Like, who gives a shit what your stance on them may be? They're like the sweetest girls on the planet. And during their videos about why they were leaving, like, you could hear them crying, like getting teared up and holding back tears and not wanting to break down, dude. The same shit when, like, Silvervale broke down. I was like, bro, that's just so fucked up, man. You're literally making a girl cry just because you're that sensitive over a fucking video game, dude. Like, it was just so fucked up. It's like, man, you people are fucking vile, dude.
for charities to treating the talent themselves quite poorly, which led to the prompt mass exodus of most of its talent and the ultimate end to V Shoujo, one of the few remaining bastions of the corporate VTuber.
I don't see how Mythic Talent is a fucking VTuber agency, considering they hire like almost anyone. Iron Mouse has gone through so much bullshit. They attacked her for her disability, even at some. Yeah, that's so stupid, dude. Imagine going after someone because they're disabled. That's so stupid. Remember one of my favorite. Alrighty then, Felix.
Vtubing world, and is another reminder that so just because something looks highly functional and remarkable on the front doesn't mean the same thing can be said from behind the scenes.
You never know what's going on behind the fucking DG Sanji, yeah.
This video isn't about VTuber or a VTubing agency at all. It is more about a COD Clan-like group of VTubers that seem to have found themselves in hot water, from simply the name of the group to the actions of the members, all of which after only formally existing for a few weeks now, and they have most certainly obtained the speed run.
I actually remember seeing that whole Vtard tag shit on Twitter, and I remember people like losing their minds over it, and in my fucking mind I was like, why are people fucking throwing a hissy fit now over this?
World record for a number of potential career-ending controversies in such a short amount of time. But the one group I wanted to talk about today is the VTubing group, VTards.
Passed out for a few seconds, welcome back.
Now obviously naming your...
Bro, that sounds like something Wildcat would have said like back in 2010 in like Black Ops 1 lobbies. With the shit mic.
Seemingly out of
VTards
the game,
have assembled.
Expose
yeah, that was funny as fuck.
Backlash. I personally think the word they are insinuating here has been so overused, I'm somewhat desensitized at this point.
Dude, the fact that people refer to the word retard as a hard R slur is the dumbest shit in the planet. Like, bruh, that's not the hard R. I'll fucking say the hard. Nah.
Doesn't hold the same weight.
We're not gonna go there now. Wildcat GTA 5 Hill was my favorite moment. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Homo habilis. But the word obviously does have a history to it as well, and people do get offended when it is used. But simply...
What does that say? Oh, a little bit too much. There's literally a VTuber group called VTards. Their members are all ableist, transphobic, racist, and one even uses a blank hate. Oh, wait, what? But I am in the wrong for saying that retard is a slur against mentally disabled people. Bro, get the fuck out of here. You're censoring the word retard. Who gives a shit, dude?
When it is used.
Like,
but simply
dude, some of them don't even give two
shits,
man.
The only reason people's heads turned at the sight of this newly formed group. The group officially formed on July 9th, with 5 group members, and within the announcement tweet...
Yo, what's with fucking SS? What's with fucking... What's with a communist Germany Nazi Miku over here, dog? What's with the uniform?
A short, basic description of their group, which was a female VTuber group currently comprised of 5 based anime girl VTubers who aren't afraid
they're
to
based.
Speak their mind
Liars
and
bar?
What is deemed politically correct. Now,
I don't use Vtard for special needs folks. I use it for those who get offended and self-diagnose. Yeah, like, dude, I'm not gonna actually call someone who has Down syndrome a fucking retard. That's like fucked up as shit. But if someone's acting like a fucking retard, I'm gonna call them a retard because they're acting fucking retarded. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna use that to like straight up fucking attack actual mentally disabled people. That's stupid as shit.
As I've said previously, politics is not my strong point. It's probably one of my lowest stats alongside cardio, because cardio you can probably bench.
Honestly, the Nazi uniform does look nice. They are very fashionable. No, I don't support the SS. I will say, the fucking uniforms were on point. Like, by far, like, if you rank the, like, how on point the uniforms were, like, it's, like, Nazi uniforms and Marine uniforms are both up there fighting for how fucking on fleek they look. The dress uniforms, because they were fucking nice, I will say. The shit that they fucking did while wearing said uniforms was not nice, But I will say, the fashion sense was fucking peak.
Just as much calories, weight training.
You have to remember, through the 70s and 80s, it was a fetish for women to wear naughty outfits in pinups. It exists again, yeah, like, that's insane.
But anyway, the definition of being politically correct was lost on me, but I quickly found out it basically meant to avoid being offensive in most ways. The more you know, I guess.
Bro, fuck being politically correct. I don't give a shit.
Had the goal of being as unapologetic.
I'll offend everyone. I don't discriminate.
Possible, but the reason this announcement seemed to turn a lot of heads and cause somewhat of a stir in the VTuber community to the point where the tweet went viral, but not just because of the name of the group. It was down to some of the participants of the group and their activities. In hindsight, the first tweet was probably...
Let me guess, they're called based, but in reality, they're actual genuine racist. Oh my god, VTards is hilarious. It is fucking hilarious, dude. Like, that is a fucking hilarious tag to have. But I feel like it's the people behind the tags that are the reason why people were losing their shit.
Warning. The first, probably most alarming feature of the group is the fact that one of them is a version of Hatsune Miku that self-identifies as a member of a not-so-nice German party during the event of World War II, and I don't know if YouTube lets me say the word, but they are openly a Nazi, and I...
Oh, they're actually a Nazi. Oh, okay. Alright, oh, why? Exactly? Would you... What? Yeah, that's like, oh. That's a certified what the fuck moment. The cat, fox girl, crackhead in the back. Yeah, Hatsune, yeah, that's fucking insane, dude. To openly state that and make that your VTuber personality and to say that you identify with that shit IRL is fucking wild, dude. Like, that's insane given the amount of atrocities that they actually did during World War II.
I think at this point they aren't joking about this and are doing this unironically at this point, at least to my knowledge, unless they're playing the long game of 4D chess, which is a terrible game.
I highly doubt it. 5D chess.
Hatsune Miku dressed in full SS gear and going by the name Nachisu Miku and sharing most of the rhetoric that one would expect from someone identifying as a Nazi.
Listen up.
That is indeed wild. Oh boy. Yo, what?
Take a Q-tip for once in your goddamn life and clean your fucking ears. And listen up. We gotta say...
The fuck she just say? You can't say that. That's my fucking word. The fuck? Yo, that's fucking wild. She actually said that shit. That's fucking insane.
Send all the niggas back to Africa. Total death. All you stupid niggas. I want you out of my country.
With many controversial tweets and some...
How does that bitch have a platform? That's insane. Holy shit, fucking Hassan reincarnated as a fucking VTuber over here. That's fucking wild. She sounds like a rage baiter to me. Yeah, she does, but dude, to say that shit on stream, that's insane to me.
Or just straight up posts. I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of that one Black Templars meme.
Oh. Oh my god, the Codex Astartes is a bunch of bullshit.
She does in fact clarify later on as a Nazi. She doesn't agree with killing people, but she does agree with everything else and
that's
ideology.
Insane, dude.
She is...
I was expecting her to do the salute. Yeah, same. Not just outright, straight up drop a hard heart. Like fucking hell, dude.
Is not joking. And she also goes on to defend some of her other members, saying she is the only one that believes this line of thinking, and just because she's in a group of people does not mean they fully believe the same thing she does, simply due to association and that they all believe things differently but can still somewhat coexist together, which I assume is to deter people thinking...
So what would happen if you found out that one of these VTubers was black? A black female? Would you, like, immediately dip, given your very, very blatant stance on, sounds like a lot of bullshit, yeah. Like, that's, like, I call utter fucking cap. I know for a fact that you're probably, like, gatekeeping certain fucking VTubers.
That the other members are Nazis as well. and that they don't believe exactly what she believes, which was sort of proven true a bit later on. But yeah, we got a VTuber before a VTuber that is just pure foreskin. Wouldn't have imagined it. As said before, this group got a lot of attention overnight.
Yeah, that's alright, I can... Like, I remember seeing the tag for Vtards and shit, and I honestly didn't understand why they were getting so much hate. I can now see why they're getting so much hate. Anyone ever seen that one video of singing Gangnam Style? I have not. Imagine if one was a Jew, one was black, and one was Polish or something. Yeah, that would be insane, dude.
Being a Nazi, but they were
then she probably wouldn't be in the group.
The forefront
That's
of
insane,
discussion
dude.
in the VTubing community just from their announcement tweet alone, which may have been their intention from the start, as their group has stated in the past, stating with this group they intend to push social norms, which they have seemingly succeeded.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you are pushing the social norms by just being a blatant fucking racist. You very much should after this. Should it be copyrighted? I'll see that off stream, because Gangnam Style might be copyrighted.
With Spawn, they received...
Bro, like, and some songs in NCS are being copywritten now, so yeah, it's rather be safe than sorry, you know?
To both backlash and some degree of support with an increase in viewership across most of their channels from this, but then again, we've only talked about just one member. What about the other people a part of the group? The other members...
I don't know if this is the same chick, but I remember there was one VTuber that essentially lost her fucking mind because someone made a plushie of her, and I was like, bro, this is like such a petty fucking thing to like lose your shit over. What the fuck? There it is. Like, it was like, bruh.
Kami Kurai, Sure1 Kitsune Nines, and Saturn Senshi. First you have Kemi, who initially debuted on October 13th, 2023.
It'd be funny to see your reaction, though. Such a shame. Yeah.
And is a vampire.
I mean, it's kind of ass.
Who had some restrictions applied to their Discord account after breaking the rules, which I've personally never seen before. They are seemingly the leader or the founder.
I don't even know
VTards.
what they wanted to say.
And I said before, just because they're in a group with Red Miku, it doesn't mean they share the same ideology as they've stated themselves. But once again, as they warned in their first tweet announcing the group, they all mostly do the same thing. Most of them have opinions and controversial takes, with many labeling them transphobic.
Bro, you see fucking people saying, Discord server as well, yeah. You see some people saying that Rev is controversial and shit, or that Nux is controversial, and then you look at people who are actually like unhinged, and you're like, bro, this makes them look like the most vanilla people on the planet. Red Miku is such a low quality model compared to the others. It's very odd. Yeah, I mean, it's a very generic model.
Homophobic and racist and evangelical.
Like, it's probably customized to some degrees and whatnot, but like, I can guarantee they probably did the design themselves and the rigging themselves. That's why it probably looks that way. Because I doubt anyone would, with any self-respect, would actually actively go out and make a design like that and then not ask questions and still do it even after their questions get answered.
One group or another, but that is essentially Vtards, who are probably the most controversial VTubing group as of right now. If we were ranking them, they would probably be in
Bro, yeah, I also
and they have
agree with
most
that.
certainly achieved their goal of pushing against social norms with the amount of discourse they've caused just in the VTubing space alone.
Yeah, like,
obviously the only reason they are
in my opinion on the whole trans shit, if you claim you're a trans woman but you haven't actually done the therapy, the HTR, the HRT rather, not HTR, the HRT, and gone the surgeries when you can, you're not a trans woman, you're just someone who's mentally ill. Like, bro, and you're just using the trans group as a shield to defend your unhinged behavior. And whenever anyone criticizes you on it, your immediate defense is, oh my god, you're transphobic. Like, those type of people are like the people that quite literally ruined the LGBT.
So much attention is due to that controversial nature as a group, and without that, with the thousands of VTubers that exist, it would be hard for them to stand out individually or even as a group. And if they intended this or not, this has put them in the spotlight as of right now, even though they've only existed for around a month. And there's a possibility it's just very successful rage bait, and they might not believe what.
Just stay out of bathrooms and dressing rooms. Unisex bathrooms exist for a reason. That's all I have to say. Yeah, that is true. I mean, to be fair, alright, later Ice Ball, get some rest image. But yeah, like, dude, family bathrooms exist for a reason. Like, you can quite literally use the family bathroom and whatnot. It's literally its own room and whatnot. I'm not planning to go through any surgery HRT, but I still identify as a girl around my friends. It's just a comfort thing for me. I mean, that's totally fine.
They preach. But even with this group only existing within a short time frame, it would
alright, later,
see
Lisa.
some internal fighting.
Oh boy, there's already fighting in the lines.
So as said, after only existing at most a week, the group already had their own infighting, which was somewhat confusing to say the least, and led some people to assume the group was already crumbling apart. The conflict mainly centered around Shiro, who is a dog girl VTuber that...
But not everyone has to agree with your POV, just remember that. Yeah, it is true. Not everyone agrees with what you have to say.
Debuted in July 18th,
what your point of view is.
Now, the thing with Shiro was she was a bit different from the rest. No, people still thought she was...
Like I say, I will say this. Whatever you do behind closed doors or with your friends or in your friend group behind closed doors is fucking up to you. Who gives a shit? You're doing it in the privacy of your own safe space. My issue is the moment you try to enforce it on other people who don't agree with you just because it hurts your feelings that other people don't want to share your ideology, that I have an issue with it. I might try HRT someday. Never surgery, though. I like my true. I mean, you could just get top surgery, you know, be a Fuda.
Just as controversial as the other members, but apparently
Slim
they were
down.
different in the way where they were the only one that thought the whole Red Miku thing was a little joke, a little whimsical comedy, if you will, and they thought everything Red Miku was doing was satirical at best.
No,
which
no,
you
it
would
ain't.
think before
That's
joining
not
the
satirical.
group you would confirm such a thing, or at least learn a bit more about the people you are in a group with beforehand. But it seems the group and some of its members may have been just slapped together.
It's just Sloth or my high. Who is who Sloth? This person's a wolf dog VTuber. Are you talking about Royalty? Royalty's a bird. He's a little birdie bird right here.
Some members not fully knowing each other, but that's just my game theory.
The narrator, it's a little bird.
The group after only a few days from their official debut tweet, but it doesn't end there because for some reason they continue to talk about the.
Being a Fuda sounds fun, but my back pain is enough without saying it. Yeah, I mean you could go like B or C cups, you know. Like, those are still not noticeable if you wear, like, a compression bra. Or like a, yeah, I think it's a compression bra. Or, like, a sports bra. To, like, pack them up and whatnot. That's a bird? Yeah, it's a little birdie bird. Yeah, and then I'll check myself over here and whatnot.
Situation when the following probably could have been handled privately, no matter the reputation of the group, and all hell proceeded to break loose, even though it probably already did, once again. Red Miku. But even though Shiro could have left things there.
You got me thinking about a lot. Yeah, it's a little bird. See, what did he say?
When the following probably could have been handled privately, no matter the reputation of the group, and all hell proceeded.
Yeah, it's a little chick. It's a little baby chick. No, that's a bird. Like, the beak's right here. Like, what?
It break loose, even though it probably already did, once again. Red Miku. But even though Shiro could have left things there,
I see a platypus. Alright.
She continues by providing screenshots of Discord DMs between her and Miku, where they would seem to be having a disagreement, which would start a conflict labeled on Twitter as the Red Miku versus Lolicon conflict.
Fucking
where they were
powder.
discussing an artist that made some really weird images of Anya from Spy X Family, and that's the nicest way of saying it.
Wait, they did what?
Twitter as the Red Miku versus Lolicon conflict, where they were discussing an artist that made some really weird images of Anya from Spy X Family,
This is why, bro. Dude, that's weird as shit. They showed off fucking dude. That's fucking insane to me, dude. We're gonna move on from that. That's wild as fuck.
And Miku had a problem with it, of which Shira
a platypus.
With
it's
them,
a mammal.
And they remind them that they agree with Nazi ideology, but this is where they draw the line. I'm gonna be honest.
Get a birthday cake and get some nice ass thigh highs with those little toe beans at the bottom.
Why
that's my recommendation.
Except for worrying.
Funny enough, I want a pair of those. I think I might add that to Throne.
That they would be used against them later on. But it proceeds to
continue
with the rest of the group siding with Miku and ultimately Shira leaving. And they uploaded a newer version of their group art without hair. And what happens next is basically high school level drama. So
oh boy, we got some high school level drama.
Saying they wish them the best. Of which Shira responds. The leader Akami apparently was talking bad about Shira after she left. Of which Akami responded by saying, "You did it first." And then
oh my god, dude! The old
her personal life.
Bro, what is this shit? Are they seriously doing some weird high school drama shit? Are you fucking kidding me? Get cupcakes and be sad. That's what I do, bruh. Too real, too real.
Her own fans not to do anything to the other members. Other members start to shit on her as well. And then Akami goes on to talk about how Shira talked badly about her BPD, and yeah, I'm fucking done at this point. It's basically like Chinese whispers. The fallout at this point was Shira left. People kind of laughed that the VTuber group was over, of which it wasn't. It's still running to this day. Only one person left.
8 days since they posted this, and they're already breaking apart.
Not really. It's just one dude.
I'm muting this not as a statement, but for my own mental health. Please remember that behind the screen is a real person just like you. Think about that before you respond to people, which, God,
cupcakes are in your insides. Oh yeah, because of gluten.
Audacity. I don't even know. But the fact that you say this, you know, think about that before you respond to people. You know, there are real people behind the screen.
Oh my God, dude.
Of all people are saying that.
It's always ironic when they say that shit. It's always ironic when they're like, bro, don't make fun of people. There's a person behind the model. It's like, bro, if you're doing it first and you're drawing first blood, you don't really get to play the victim here. Can I make a suggestion about gluten thing, Zero? Go for it, I say.
Supposed to be so based or controversial would have their feelings hurt by someone talking about their BPD, with people expecting their tolerance to be somewhat higher. But in the current day, things have changed. Red Miku got banned off Twitter as of right now.
Yo!
Promptly made a new one.
Oh, of course they did. Of course they did. They get banned, so they make another account. Of course they did.
So they protected their account, so you have to follow to see her tweets.
They fucking... Oh my God.
You fight fire with fire.
Yeah,
especially if you disagree with these people in this group. But the group is functioning just as normal. They only lost one person.
Yeah, like... people claiming that the group is falling apart. It's like, not really. It's just one dude that left. And they're sort of ganging up on that one person. But that's about it, you know. One person leaving doesn't mean everything's falling apart. Especially when they all quite literally share the same mindset and the same mentalities. Like, just because one person doesn't fit into the group doesn't mean that the rest of the group is suddenly gonna crumble like fucking masapan. Like a fucking peanut brittle.
The forming of such a group was going to eventually happen anyway, and you've also had individual VTubers.
Oh, this is who I thought that VTuber was, the other cat one with the bags. I thought that's what this person was. I was like, really? They came back?
VTubing is a vehicle anyone can drive nowadays. It's
yes,
probably
sir.
a lot easier to be a VTuber now than it has ever been.
Yeah, I mean, all you need is an iPhone, realistically. Like, iPhone has by far the best tracking when it comes to VTubing, so it makes it really easy if you already just have an iPhone. There's your camera.
Countless artists out there that will create you a model for extortionate prices, and countless pieces of software made to now aid you in VTubing. Whereas around the start, most of this didn't exist, and thanks to
Yeah, a
this,
lot
we
of it
now have
didn't.
a range of VTubers that without these facts also wouldn't exist, especially in the case of indie
Fucking
VTubers.
chibi.
VTubing has evolved and got so popular to the point where, yeah, you are going to start seeing things like this, because that is relatively normal when a form of media gets so popular and easily accessible to do it yourself.
You will see actual races start entering the VTubing scene. Here with good stuff depends on the company. They bag stuff next to. Yeah, true. A lot of companies do that type of shit where they'll do stuff like that with when it comes to gluten stuff.
This medium won't help either. In regards to VTards, I may be crazy, but they are nowhere near done. I think some people
they
are
are
even
not.
requesting to join
They're
the group, but
they're quite literally. They're all they're doing is going into protected mode, so that way they can't have any type of backlash, and only their inner circle and their orbiters can see what they quote, so that way they can like what they quote and whatnot. That's realistically about it.
They are still going, and who knows, maybe they will change their reputation around. The other members, I don't know about Red Miku. But yeah, that is just a small topic I wanted to talk about quickly. And if you remember this picture and the music that went along with it, you're old. Also,
bro, don't do that to me.
Alana, no matter how much music that went along with it, you're old. Also, fuck you, Smugalana. No matter how many times I counter the claims, the misinformation on the femboy and fairy allegations persist. I hope you stub your toe. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say, and bye-bye.
Just throwing a little bit of shade at Smugalana. We love it. We love it. But yeah, damn, I did not know those were the types of people that were in Vtard. That's insane to me, dude. Like, holy shit. But yeah, that group genuinely doesn't deserve to be there. Oh, why am I getting recommended my own streams, man? It's so fucking weird. Well, yeah, oh my god, dude. It's just insane. It's just genuinely fucking insane, man. That they would do this, that they would actually do that type of shit.